low-key feel like I got captured in a UFO one time. It's my life's been different ever
Is this for
since.
real? Did you have dreams?
I did. I had like a weird dream. I seen a UFO, and then ever since I woke up and I was like, wow, I'm so zen.
Oh my
And
God.
you serious though, huh?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Hell yeah.
And you meditate.
Yeah.
So when you meditate, you tap into another.
If we went up somewhere, you think you can levitate?
Depends.
Big Boy's Neighborhood. Beautiful day in the neighborhood, ladies and gentlemen. She is back in the neighborhood. Bia, welcome back to the neighborhood, my
Yes.
love.
Yes,
How you doing? Hey, dude, before we got on, Mariana said, what did you say? You are so beautiful.
Yeah, I was like, you're so pretty.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you so much. I
You're
love it
welcome.
here.
Go ahead now.
Y'all want to come back to my house after?
I'm down.
Man, do you have a bed that I can lay in? Because I'm tired of them.
I do.
But you've been ripping and running right now, too, huh?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, and the new album is called Bianca.
Bianca, yep, my
And
real name.
Your real name. Why is this body of music? Why is this one Bianca?
I felt like this was my most vulnerable piece of work. Out of all the years of me like making music, I felt like I was making music that was just like good vibes and fun. But this, I wanted to be a lot more intentional about what I was putting on this album and the track list flowing from 1 to 16. I just wanted it to tell more of a story.
Right. So with that being said, though, what's the difference between album, EP, like that kind of work mode? Because I don't think you ever sit down and say, "Oh man, these songs are just mediocre. Let's make an EP."
Yeah,
you know.
no.
So what's the difference?
Like for me, my EP, some of my last EPs kind of like encompass one lifestyle or one era of my life. So for my first EP I put out was For Certain. That's where songs like Whole Lot of Money came on, Can't Touch This, Motionless. Songs like that were one specific era, Cover Girl, and it was a lot of like just a different frequency of music. I think it was kind of like, if you know those songs back then, more like braggadocious bops, more like if he don't deserve it type of vibes,
Right.
you know? Now this
Is that the kind of kick in the door kind of stuff too, though? You know how early on it's like a different sound for you until you find what either a voice or where you want to go with bodies of work.
yeah, I felt I felt at that time that was my sound.
Right.
And I felt like I kind of conquered that. I also feel like I'm one of those people that when I conquer one thing in a way, or I do enough of it, I'm like, what's new? I wanna search for like something that's gonna make me feel
Challenge.
inspired or challenged. And a lot of these songs on this album, I had to go back in on certain things. I had to re-sing certain things like Crazy, October, and that was challenging for me. So it was like, oh, I'm doing something out of my norm. Let me keep doing this.
But is there something, and we understand the challenge of it, but is that something comfortable too? Because some people are in a position where they don't want to challenge themselves, or they just say, you know what, this has been working. But you kind of like know how to kind of get out your own way.
Yeah, I try my best.
Yeah. She was like, if that's what you gathered, that's what I do.
You gather. You are right.
Yeah. But you
I
gotta
try-
think though, because for those that know, and it's wild that you say, okay, this is my debut album, because it almost sounds strange, Bia, that you say this is my debut album.
I know.
And
Because everybody knows me already, so everybody knows some of my music,
And-
so they're like,
and we felt like this is, you know, there's some people that it's a debut album. You're like, oh yeah, they just kind of popped, or this is their debut. But we've known the name and the material and the catalog. So it's wild that you say this is the debut album. Is there a different feeling when you go into it? And I don't mean by feeling, but I mean like, is there a different pressure when you know that you do have a catalog and there's a standard and and you're almost kind of like challenging and, you know, battling yourself?
That's a great question. I would say, like, there's no good things that come from comfort zones. So I wouldn't stay in my comfort zone anyways. Like, I just physically cannot do it. Like, if it's something that feels too comfortable for me, I'm like, I need something else. Like, something's not right here. But when it comes to the music, I'm a student of music and artistry, and that's just how I get my creative off. And if I travel, like, I'm one of those people that like to travel, and I put different influences back into my music, and I
Gotcha.
take things from the world. So I wouldn't have like the music that I have if I didn't try things like that, and I didn't go to like London and jump in a UK bag and make songs like that, or, you know, like there's certain things I have to do. If I didn't get my heart broken, I would never make a song like Sad Party or
Gotcha.
Crazy. So it's like certain things you gotta kind of get out that comfort zone, and then I use that to fuel the art.
Where did you grow up at? And I'm pretty sure we this is not our first time talking, but where did you grow up?
I grew up throughout Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
Like for those that don't know, Boston, New England area.
Mm-hmm.
But my dad always lived in New York, so I was back and forth between Boston and New York my whole life.
Was music in your household?
Yes, for sure.
How so?
My mom is very eclectic with her music taste. Like one day you walk in the house, she could be listening to Selena. Another day she'll listen to country music. Another day it could be Tupac.
Right.
Like she's very like, today's the radio. Like, you know the song? Like she listens to everything and anything. So I think growing up with that, I have an eclectic music taste. I like a lot of different things.
Same.
I even like country songs.
Same.
But as I got older, I just loved rap. And I think I love wordplay and just metaphors and just being able to say things in a double meaning.
Were you did you start with either poetry first? Because at first we're a fan of everything first, where we just kind of listening to it. When do you go from listening to something to saying, you know what, I could do this?
I always tell this story and people like laugh, but
Hey, nobody laugh.
when I was younger, I used to battle rap online, was it like rap online, and I'd be like, I can rap better than that, and like face off and rap. So
Period.
like a kid, like maybe like 10, rapping in like chat rooms.
Right, like, but typing it.
I put the bars on your head, like, let me see. Period.
Exclamation point.
Like, yeah. So I think I just always loved music and rap, and kind of didn't know that like the things I would be listening to would impact.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I wasn't really into poetry, but I was into rap,
Right.
which is poetry.
Yeah, but you know, and the reason why I did ask Bia, because we get people that say, man, you know, I was writing at first, and I didn't know I was writing songs, or I didn't know I was writing raps, but you knew you were writing.
Oh no,
raps.
I knew I was barring up.
Yeah.
I'm like, I put the dome on your head, like
Yeah, you're like, and then they're
Each
like, come on
bar.
in here, blow your candles out. You got a 10 on there, like.
I just liked it. I just was like, yeah.
When you were doing that online, did people know that you were a woman?
I don't think they knew I was a girl.
No, you were just like going bar for bar.
Because I was a kid.
Right, yeah.
Like I was doing that at like maybe 10 and 12. Like, but that's how, when I can think back of like my earliest influences of like, why was I doing that? I don't know. You know, like I used to like perform when I was like a kid, like in the car to the car behind me or the car next to me. Like I'd be in the back seat and like performing the songs on the radio to like the cars next to me. My mom would be like, what the are you doing? Sit down.
But you know what though, dude? You were paying. That's like that paying tuition into the school of experience. Or you doing something? Did you know you were gonna be famous?
No, because who knows that at like 4?
Man, let me tell you, dude.
Like, some people.
I knew that I was gonna be, and not famous, but I knew I was gonna be known. You know, and I used to tell my homies, man. I used to write autographs to people, and it was always the same autograph. It was like it'd be like to Bia, and for some reason I put best wishes on every autograph because I thought that's what celebrities put on there.
That is
so
best funny.
Wishes. Yeah. And I would write them to people, man, and I would tell people like, man, I'm gonna be famous one day. And even when my homies would say, man, if, and I'd be like, no.
You
not
need to
if.
find one of those.
What, one of the best wishes?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep you straight. I thought I had some at the house. We got evicted so much when we were younger. I don't know where they were. You know what I'm saying?
Been there.
But yeah, you know this. But
everybody goes through tough times.
But so you didn't know that you didn't know, or you didn't want to be, because you didn't dream of being famous?
I don't think I think you think of stuff like that when you're like a kid or when you're younger, but you don't know that it's attainable.
Right, yeah.
So I didn't think even a career in music was attainable. Not until way later in life.
What did you do before music though? You know, because there's always music. But music don't, there's some people that either see the dream and they don't, you got to go to school, you got to do this, you got to work. So there's music, but there's also life. So with music, you can do that. But what was the life part of that?
I kind of was one of those people that tried everything. Like I worked retail, I worked waitressing, bartending. I did like humble beginning jobs that helped me appreciate, like when I had to pour my money into my own music, I was paying for it. So I was like, oh man, like I gotta go to the studio and it's gonna cost me $500 to record one song and like, you know, things like that. When you come up like that, you start to have a different appreciation of like, all right, if I want to make this a real thing, then I have to plan for this to be a real thing.
But where does that go though? And the reason why I ask that is because if you say I'll take my money that I worked for, you know, and that's really believing in yourself, right? But the music business seems so far away from wherever you grow up. You know what I'm saying? You can look at certain videos and look at TV, but did it feel like it was far away from you, but it wasn't too far for you not to believe in it?
I always felt like it was far away or unattainable until I realized that my network is my net worth. Like when I started to realize, okay, there's people, I'm networking with people, and I might not have a big opportunity today, but somebody that I treated right or treated, they might throw me a bone that could change my life, or they might jump on a feature that for a song that needs that extra push or whatever the case may be. So I think that I've made it this far from having really great relationships and appreciating and realizing like the power is in my network and how I treat people and like just that.
When did you start to see something though?
In terms of what?
Like man, I think this can happen.
The first video I ever shot, I think I paid like $250 for it. It was like my first song. And shot a video.
And that was like a hard 250, huh?
Yeah,
you know,
that's all right.
Get this 250 together.
$250 for this video, $500 for the studio session, this for the artwork. Like when you have independent artists costs, like everything adds up. So what you thinking at that time, you're like, okay, how do I just get this out so people can hear it?
Yeah.
And then you get it out, and that's what happened to me. My first song that got out got me to somebody that was able to help me. Shout out to Family, who helped me connect a lot of those dots and help me with my artist development and things like that.
And also just being in the business is scary. You know what I'm saying? It's scary for just us as individuals. How scary is it for the female that has this dream and there's people that you say, no, this is a real thing for me? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you have any of those where something felt like a little weird too?
As a woman in a male-dominated industry, I feel you always feel that. But it wasn't like, for me, it wasn't like, oh my God, this is so hard because I'm a girl.
Right.
Like, I didn't feel that. Like, I felt kind of celebrated in a lot of situations that I was in because I felt like people always poured into my creativity and always bigged me up and was like, yo, you're so talented. Like, we just want to help you be better. So you meet different people who are like, oh, you should do this or you should do that, change yourself or whatever, be more of the mold of what they think you should be. But I didn't really run into too much of that because everybody was really focused on the artistry.
What were you listening to
at that time?
Yeah.
Everything. Everything from Chief Keef to Rihanna, like to Nicki Minaj. Like I was listening to everything. Wiz Khalifa, A$AP Rocky. Like I was listening to, when I started rapping, I was listening to everything.
And when you say you listen to everything, were you ever, not comparing yourself to, but did you feel like that those would be your peers that are your peers now?
I don't think so. I don't think at that time. But now we're talking like 10 years ago,
right.
You know? So it's like at that time, 10, 15 years ago, I don't think I really grasped where this would take me, which I'm so grateful for. Because it's like sometimes when you talking back, when I'm talking to you and I'm thinking back, I'm like, oh, shit, that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, you might be right. I did do a lot of things.
And the reason why I say that too, B, is because there's some people that can say, oh, man, you know, how people kind of get on. It could be, they think, oh, that's overnight or we heard something. And I tell people, I said the same thing to Ty Dolla $ign yesterday. People don't understand if it's overnight, how long that night was. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a long ass night. If it was overnight that I went through. And plus we're in a business now where this shit is fickle.
Yeah.
Everybody got an opinion. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got this device that they can just jump on and just talk shit now.
Yeah.
You know, so not only are you super serving, you know, your career, but how do you deal with anything that's on either like social media? How do you kind of like tune out noise?
Social media, I just don't go. Some days I just don't go on it.
Yeah.
Like, I really am one of those people, like, I post and go. And you got to remember, it could be like a 12-year-old behind that screen.
Yeah, man.
Bringing you hell. Like,
Hey, did you
letting
ever have
that
them?
12-year-old take you through it.
Like Mike Epps.
Yeah, yeah. Cause Mike, yeah. Did you see Mike Epps had someone that was on him and he hired a private
I did
investigator?
see that.
Yeah, and it ended up being like
Like
some
a 12-year-old somewhere.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And you know what's wild? They'll put some shit up and it's like it could knock you off your square just a little bit off however it affect you. And they move on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 9.5, if you've seen them somewhere, they ask you for a picture.
Literally.
Yeah, man.
When I realized that, I was like, you know, I hate train, social media, hate stuff. You start thinking it's real sometimes. But then I started to go outside, and I'm like, this is not happening outside. Like,
Right.
everybody loves me outside. Like,
We love you in here.
you get a picture. You get a picture. You get a picture. Like,
Hey man, but there's also that protecting your peace too.
Yeah.
Like my daughter just turned 17, right? And the device, I'm like, baby, put it down.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Protect your peace. Like, come, you know,
Clock that.
because yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I grew up where I didn't have it. You know, so I know life with it and I know life without it. And it's wild because even with whatever the situations that go on in life, if somebody's getting bullied, if you were getting bullied at school, you got bullied, 8 o'clock, 2:30, 3 o'clock, and then it was over to the next day, or even there was people I didn't even see for the whole summer.
Yeah.
Now with the device, it's all day.
Yeah.
It's all day and it's constant. And that's why I tell people, man, protect your peace because this isn't going anywhere.
So true.
Yeah. Are you into AI?
Like, what type of AI?
Yeah.
Like,
Just-
what kind?
ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm into AI a little bit.
Yeah, man.
I'm into AI a little bit, but I don't get, like,
Yeah.
I don't get too crazy on it.
Well, if you're looking at somebody, she right there next to you.
No, you love AI?
Oh my God.
Yells
Oh
at
my
AI.
God.
Has
Yeah, she's not
conversations
even
with
here.
AI.
She's AI.
I'm a robot.
Yeah. 6'7", 6'7".
Because you write your own music, how do you feel about AI taking over like musicians or like producers or, you know,
That's why I had to give you a
Artists.
hug. I was like, is she really
yeah,
here?
artists in general?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. But I mean, like, the times are always gonna change. So get with it. Like,
Yeah,
I guess
man.
like I got this app that, you know, it's like you can make songs and like AI. Like I have only make joke songs with it. Like I don't make real songs with it. But like I'll make a song about you on it and I'll be like, oh yeah, Big Boy, I love being here. Shout out to Big Boy. Shout out
And
to
that's a joke.
no, like, but that's not a joke.
Oh,
but
okay.
like,
Oh, okay.
I
You talking
make joke songs.
Right, like it's not
joking
gonna
songs.
come out kind of.
Yeah, it's not like a song that's gonna come out.
Right,
But
okay.
like, you know, it's like a song that's like
Probably better than some of this shit we playing, huh?
like I make songs about like my friends on there and stuff. Like,
Oh, okay,
check
things like
this
that.
out.
But the technology of it, you can see it too. Like, oh shit.
yeah,
like,
I'm
it's
like,
here.
wow, they just made a
Impressive.
full country song about my wig.
Yeah.
Like so it's
Yeah,
like stuff
man.
like that.
Now going into the new album, Bianca, where's the mindset when you start thinking about how you're gonna put the album together, who you're gonna collab with, because those kind of things are kind of important too. And plus, with this being your debut, you know what I'm saying? Do you know how to get out of your own way with making sure that you get the right people, you get the right sound? Are you too critical?
I can be critical,
Mhm.
but I think with this project, I definitely like lean on my counsel sometimes, the people I trust
Right.
creatively, and like my in-house producers, Aziz a Little Rich, Dahila, and Ferris. Like I had some really, really talented people help me reel this project in, and like I probably had maybe hundreds of songs, and threw them up on a whiteboard, and we worked that track list for months. Like when I'm telling you, like, ripped songs down, put them back up, argued about them, put them back up, took them down, took them, put them back up, remixed the song, made it better, put it back up, took it down. Like we did that for months.
So if you say hundreds and you got
At least
16,
100.
well, shit, let's just say 50.
Yeah, at least 50 was one of the lists.
And there's 16 tracks, right? How do you tell the babies that they're not they're ugly, but how do you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you go from this and say, okay,
That's the
this
hardest
is
part.
yeah, I can imagine.
That's the hardest part because the songs do no good in the hard drive. So you ultimately want them all to come out and find a home, you know? But some of those songs might not be for right now.
Right.
Or your vibe right now. I'm like right now I'm on a real intentional high frequency. Like I'm just not trying to like I care about black and brown women. I care about my people. I care about what I'm doing to my community. I care about more important things. So the music has to reflect what I care about in real life.
Gotcha.
So that for this album, for me, it was a lot of that. Like going back and forth with, do I put this song on it, even though I love this song, but is this song where I'm at right now?
Right. What about, is there, and I'm pretty sure that you already answered that, where you could listen to something that was in the vault a year ago, and a year ago it's like, damn, but today you're like, nah, that ain't the one.
Yeah.
And when you say you care about just black and brown women, and just black and brown period, people of color,
Yeah.
when you look at what's going on right now with ICE, and you see things that's happening in our communities, things that we thought could never happen, but then we said maybe it could, and now it's here and it's worse than what we ever thought.
Right.
Where is that for you right now, as not just an artist, but as an individual, as a female and a person of color?
I feel as in especially being in LA, in the last few years, you know, when you move to a city like this, you come here, chase your dreams, or you come here for your goals or whatever. You don't think so much community unless you're from here, you know? So me being here 8 years or however long, maybe almost 10 years, there's things that have happened, like the fires and different things that have immersed me into community, and it's made me see like, oh, this is bigger than me. Like, this is like, it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it just makes you hold a higher responsibility for how you're coming for your community or your people.
Like you're a part of it too now.
Yeah, it's like, okay,
Yeah.
now I'm here, I'm a part of it. It's not just about me, it's bigger than me.
Mm-hmm. When you see what's going on with ICE, and when you see those kind of things, man, and it's not, I don't feel like it's going to be anything that's going to change quickly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How much has that either affected you, family member, or even just sitting down watching something?
It's heartbreaking. And sometimes it feels almost helpless because you don't know what to do. Like,
Right.
you know, or sometimes it's like, how do you fight an organization like that who's like dismantling families and just like dismantling our community? You know what I'm saying? So it hurts. And that's why I also encourage like people to educate people like me, or even like your community, on how we can help and how we can like be more of a force with those around us to like combat things like that.
And you don't seem like you're the person that'll just turn it off. You know, there's some people that are like, oh, you know, that, you know, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have to deal with that. But we see it every day as a reality too. And even when you see like with Bad Bunny getting the Super Bowl, man, I applauded that.
That's beautiful.
What?
Shout out to him, man.
Hell yeah. When you see that, and then you see others that say, you know, we're gonna have the turning point Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? And paraphrase Kid Rock, this, that, and the other. I think everything right now is so divisive that when you do get to a common thing where it's like, man, music, you know what I'm saying? You in a position where you say you vibrating on a different frequency. And as I'm sitting here with you today, I feel your frequency. And so there's probably some people that's saying, Big, where's the interview going? It's not going to go there, because I'm here to have a celebration, not an interrogation. And when you say you have a different frequency, you can go anywhere else and they can have a conversation that I won't participate in today with you. You know what I'm saying? Because
And that's why I love and appreciate you.
Yeah.
But I want to be transparent. I will answer anything you ask me today,
Right,
because
right.
I love and respect you and your show. And
Right.
it's like, and I want, you know, me to know I'm authentic in my answers and I'm being truthful about everything. So
Right.
yeah, I'm not holding back on nothing. I just feel like the energy you put out into the world is the energy you receive.
Facts.
So like right now, I'm putting out good energy. I'm receiving good energy. My album is out. People are loving it. I'm happy about that.
yeah.
You know, I'm making so many new fans and people that have never heard me before or never heard me in this light. And I appreciate that.
And how much do you want this to be about your frequency and about the music? You know what I'm saying? Because at any point you could have said, I'm not going to do interviews because I know what I'm going to be asked. You know, and you didn't even come at me. And this for anybody I've had people that say, or that people say, you know, don't ask them such and such. And respectfully, I won't. But you didn't ask. You know what I'm saying? So what make you still say, you know what, I'm on a different frequency. I'm going out and there's music that I want to celebrate, and this is where I am right now.
Honestly, because I have nothing to hide, you know, so I'm not going to come in anywhere and put restrictions on myself when I'm coming as my most authentic self. So yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. I don't have no reason to censor.
Did you ever do therapy?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, when you say authentic self.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've done therapy. Therapy's beautiful, y'all. Like for people that are debating on whether they should try it or not, like should definitely.
What do you do for downtime or quiet time?
Downtime, quiet time, huh?
Because everything you seem like, especially right now, there's no such thing called that, right? You smoke, right?
You know, sometimes like I love my dog. I hang out at home. I really take a minute. Like when I need a minute, I'll take a minute. Like sometimes I do yoga now. Like I meditate. I love that. I like to like just be at peace. I feel like peace is like one of those things that come from you. So like if I'm just running around like a chicken with my head cut off, I'm gonna be a chicken with my head cut off.
Right, yeah.
I gotta like sit down sometimes and just like center myself, pray, meditate, get right with myself first. Then I can go get right with everybody else.
Do you cook?
Yeah, absolutely.
Really though?
When I have time.
Are you that busy?
Yeah, I
I
am.
love it.
What
Like,
made
slow
you
down a little bit. No.
What made you tap into therapy though?
You're like, almost that
okay.
kill up motherfucker.
I think I was just trying to find balance, and I was like really stressed out at one point because I think touring and trying to balance your schedule and recording, like sometimes you try to like, oh my God, I have so much going on, and you just like you're a little bit more irritable maybe. So for me, it was one of those like I want to be in control of my emotions. I don't want anybody to be able to control my emotions. I want to control my emotions.
Facts.
Even if I'm sad, mad, happy, I want to control it.
And do you feel like you? And I mean, I think you're all kind of like a work in progress too, though. You know what I'm saying?
That
like,
part.
Yeah, there's absolutely no point where you're like, hey, I did it.
Yeah.
I'm all good
I'm
now.
doing the best I can with what I
So, like, I
got.
graduated. like this is it. Going into the album, who do we have on the album? I'm saying we, like I produce.
We have Ty Dolla $ign, you
Yes.
just mentioned him. Young Miko, Denzel Curry, ASAP Ferg, Becky G,
Oh,
my girl
Period.
Becky G. Yeah, there's some amazing features. Tyler ICU, Khalil Harrison, amazing features on this album. I really like wanted to get into culture.
all right.
Khalil,
Yeah.
and Tyler ICU, South Africa, and Becky, of course, my homegirl down the street.
Baddie.
Yeah, so I wanted it to feel like just its own thing.
How long have you been working on Bianca?
Years,
Yeah.
like maybe like 3, almost one song on there might be even 3.5 years old.
When did you know it was ready?
Everybody asks me that.
Well, fuck them.
Even my friends, they're like,
Oh, no,
everybody,
but no
like
fucking friends.
in life, people are like, how'd you know it was ready? And I'm like, I don't think it's ever ready.
Yeah.
Up until I think every artist you ask will say like up until like the night before, you're like,
Yeah.
you mind if I
Dude,
can I add one thing?
we sat with Ty Dolla $ign,
Oh, yeah.
and he was like, yeah. I was like, man, so you know the album, so he was like, yeah, we still mixing right now. And I'm like, really? I literally
Always working.
I was with Ye when he was doing like the Wyoming stuff, and I'm literally at the house with Ye in Wyoming, and there is like a farm of people waiting for Ye to get there to play the album, and we at the house and he's still mixing it. You know what I'm saying? So I know sometimes it's kind of hard to say push. You know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
and here's my baby.
And you know what? Shout out to the mixers because they don't really get enough credit, like the producers and the mixers sometimes, because I am breathing over my engineer's neck like a dragon. And I'm like, can you take out that ad-lib? Wait, also put a reverse reverb. Hey, I don't like the way that sounds. Can you bring it? Like, I'm breathing over his neck.
But you're responsible for the sound and what comes out too, because a lot of people don't pay that much attention to it. And I think that's a conversation that I had with Ty Dolla $ign as well, is that there's some people that you don't know exactly how much they're putting in when you put either your headphones or when you're listening to something. You don't know how much is being creative for you to get what's being for you to get the creation.
So true.
Even
Yeah.
like Ty said, like you said, you know, are you listening? You listen to your album or your music back in different speakers, and you hear something different. It's like I can only imagine
Yeah.
Right.
how many different things you pick out. You know what I mean? Just going through the whole process.
You have a team that could tell you this ain't it.
Yeah, I think I
Get
have
back
close
in the
friends.
booth. Oh yeah.
My whole team is people that I'm close with. There's been times when they're like, yeah, we don't really like that. We think like you can let that or you can leave that alone. You know, even like
You know how to take that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Because I'm not here to get in my ego. Like, that's the thing that therapy, I feel like, man, it helped me.
Okay,
I
well,
had an
maybe I'm
ego
not-
death, maybe, that too.
Maybe I'm not
Period.
at that part in therapy yet.
Like, you
Because
can
everything
be
I do is
confident.
genius. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's-
man.
What's your sign?
You tell me.
Is that some Virgo stuff?
Oh.
Are you a Virgo?
Nah.
What are you?
I'm a Virgo. What the fuck?
There you go.
Is that
There
what
you
Virgos
go.
do?
Yeah,
Is
you
that-
see how I just guessed that
Yeah.
instantly? Yeah, wow.
Wait, what's your sign?
Wait, no,
Leo?
don't fast forward. Hold on. Hey, she over there levitating and shit. Dude, how in the hell?
The frequency, bro.
I'm telling you.
Because you
The
could have been very wrong, Bia. You could have been very
I
wrong.
was so right.
That was crazy.
Is that scary though? Because now I feel like now I want to act different.
No, I might just
What
be really
made
good
you
at
say
it.
that?
Like,
Okay, it wasn't just from what I said. Has it been
No.
from other conversations
Yeah.
or just
I know, like, that's some Virgo stuff to say. Like,
shit? Now I got to start looking up Libra stuff to say.
She really tapped in.
I'm a Leo, so
Hey, dude. Oh man,
Yeah.
you know how I could tell?
Leo games.
Libras lie.
No, I can't. Really? So, but
They
you're
do.
a Leo, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I could tell. Right after you said it, I was like, "Yep, yeah." I didn't know it until you said it. Yeah, once you said that, I was like, "Oh, okay." Are you
didn't know?
into astrology?
I'm into God,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that there's a lot of truth to people's signs and character traits. So, like, I'm not, like, not into it. I think that there's, like, some weird things about astrology. Like, I haven't dived all the way in, but I know my signs.
I want to tell you straight up, and not even low key, high key. You scared the shit out of me. Right now.
She said that's such a Virgo thing.
Yeah, dude. Hey, and she didn't even go like Sagittarius. So she
Right.
was like, yeah, Virgo. And the whole room got quiet.
I was like, wait, are you a Virgo? He was
Yeah.
like, everybody was like,
Hey, dude, everybody was like, and they was like, say something about it. Please say what we can't say. So are you one of those people, Bia, that can say Virgos are like this, Pisces is like this, or are you just
yeah, I think so.
really though?
I don't know every sign, just I know a few.
What about Pisces?
Oh, I think Pisces girls are guys.
Oh, you're
It's a
good.
difference.
Yeah, it's a difference because I love a Pisces girl.
You're good.
A Pisces guy,
Damn.
leave them where they at.
And you don't have like no app that we could tap into, or are you just doing
Should
like
I
music
make
and
one?
but you just doing music and creative stuff and stuff like that?
Maybe
though.
I should make an app of like telling you what people like, dissecting
let's
people.
do the album and the tours. And, let's do that first. You know what I'm
EP
saying?
for the
But
Virgo.
maybe the app comes every time it's connected to my music.
Hey man, but let me tell
Plays
you.
a song when you open it.
Yeah, she like it's marketing.
You want your horoscope
Nah,
today?
nah.
Don't wanna see you
Dude.
party.
Hey, man,
Someone else.
hey, man, but when you said the Virgo thing, right? It got me to where I was like, dude, is she a mind reader?
Yeah. I'm so glad you said that. I really feel like, not to just be weird or anything like that, but I really feel like I'm on some like prophetic.
Yeah, dude.
Like-
Because we had this one guy that came here named Kevin Hamdan.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Hamdan. And this dude, he's from Toronto. And he would this is them calling about my car. I'm supposed to turn it in. I'm late, so they want to repossess it. All right, yeah. All right, anyway. Such a Virgo thing. Yeah,
Such a Virgo thing.
Virgo thing.
Virgo vibes.
Yeah, but he came to the neighborhood Bia, and he's a mind reader. And literally, it was stuff that there's times when I get up at 2, 3 in the morning, I'm like, how did he do that? How did he do that?
Crazy.
So you to tap in and say some Virgo stuff, dude, literally, I was like,
I might be like aligned. I low key feel like I got captured in a UFO one time. It's my life's been different. ever
is this for
since.
real? Did you have dreams?
I did. I had
Yeah.
like a weird dream. I seen a UFO, and then ever since I woke up and I was like, wow, I'm so zen.
Oh my
And
God.
you serious though, huh?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Hell yeah.
And you meditate.
Yeah.
So when you meditate, you tap into another.
If we went up somewhere, you think you can levitate?
Depends.
That'd be dope. Can we try it?
I wouldn't do it today, but
Hey man, so with the album and going in with intention, and when we talk about the album Bianca, and you say that every collab is intentional.
yeah.
The way that and when you say that there's a way that you do an album, So that means what we feel is when it comes to what the flow is like, what the album is sequence like. Are you that much into your detail when you think about the album, Bianca?
Oh, absolutely. I'm very hands-on just in the whole creative process. I have my hands in the creative, like down to the artwork, down to the track listing, down to the ad-libs. Like I said, I'm with my engineer, mixing and pulling out ad-libs and like going through my vocals. You know, so I'm very hands-on with that, especially telling the story because nobody can tell my story like me. So why would I trust everybody to craft my album for me?
Do you write?
Yeah, I do.
Damn.
But I also, like, you know, I want to be super clear. Like, I probably write about 85% of my lyrics. But I still work with tons of people that I'm like, that I love and trust. That so there might be a song that I might get up until 75%, and then I might be like, yo, there's something missing in this song. And I just want the best song. So, of course, I'm going to, like, you know, ask somebody, like, what do you think? You think this needs anything? But everybody I've ever worked with on, like, a song will tell you, oh, no, that girl puts pen to paper.
Yeah. Is that important to you as well?
Yeah. What do you mean? That's like, of course. It's like you asking, yes.
Right.
Yes, it's important to me.
And then you also say that it can be a shared experience, too.
Absolutely.
With the right people, the right person, and the right person that got, you know, yeah.
It can't do this alone, you know? So, like, even my boy Aziz, like, Aziz is my engineer / in-house producer / brother, homeboy. But there's many times where, like, I'll rap a whole verse and I might get to, like, one line where I'm like, and Aziz will be like, oh, yeah, dialysis. Like, he'll be like, that rhymes with dialysis. Like, he'll put paralysis. He'll be like, oh,
analysis?
Yeah. Analysis.
My calluses?
He just started, I'd be like, oh, thanks. But then even that little word can jump me off to get right back into my swing, you know?
You see, I was there with you, too.
Exactly. Thank you. I got to bring you to the studio.
There it is right there, man. The Bianca and Kurt album.
What?
Can you imagine the Bianca and Kurt when I released the Kurt album?
The Kurt album is legendary.
Yeah. I love you.
Empty scratch, what?
Yeah.
I can see the artwork now.
Yeah. Oh, my God, dude. It'd be like me in the 7th grade with a little afro.
Big
Man.
capital letters, Kurt.
K-U-R-T.
Yeah.
What made you call, and not just Bianca, but does anyone call you Bianca?
My grandparents.
See?
My grandparents call me Bianca, and it's people when they're serious.
Yep.
Like if somebody, like my man's mad at me, he'll be like Bianca. Or like
Right.
if somebody's mad at me, they'll be like Bianca. Or not even mad at me, just like being assertive. Like they have to say Bia 3 times and I'm not answering them.
Right.
Or they're like, Bianca.
Did you feel like this album, and for those reasons too, like Bianca probably, and I understand that it's a special project, but even the name is something special. You say my grandmother, so did you feel a certain way with calling the album Bianca, knowing that now millions of people probably could be like, oh, Bianca?
No.
Okay.
Because it's still me, and I felt like this whole album was just me finding that balance and that, like, it's the whole juxtaposition between Bia and Bianca, and just like you hear it throughout the track list. Like if you go through one song, you start off on October, but then you jump right into Bia,
Right.
which is back in date, and then you come back out, and it's like a day in the life of me being like, who am I gonna give y'all today of me?
So there is a Bia and a Bianca.
Yeah, but
Right.
they're both operating from the same place.
Right.
I wouldn't say like I'm split personality vibes or like, but it's definitely like either I'm gonna give a little bit more of this or I'm gonna give a little bit more of that.
Who came up with the album cover?
I did.
Because I love that album cover. I feel like it's very creative and like, it defines you.
Me, my girls Sarah and Bonnie Nichols, she shot also my For Certain cover. And I think with this cover, I really wanted to like take it back to the roots kind of and focus on just face. Like my first For Certain cover was just my face. So this, I wanted kind of like the same vibe, but just a little trippier, which like we shot it kind of like upside down.
Hey, dude, but that's another thing when you think about what you put into the album. Because even now with artwork, some people just don't care. Some people don't care about the body, like the entire body of music, because we've been so, single driven, so dance driven, so TikTok moment driven that we don't see the entire project the way that you're starting to see certain things get back to those so-called basics now.
Yeah, I think online I've been seeing a lot of people who are like thank you for this project. It's conceptual. It flows like, and I'm grateful for that because you know sometimes with things being so fast, you forget that there's people that really are like they want that. They want real projects like bodies of work. They want you to bring them into your world. So I like that. I like to look at myself like I'm building a world. I'm not here to just put out a single and that's it.
And also and we already talked about, you know, how talented you are, everything. So I don't want anybody to think that this is like something shallow. But also when you look at the album cover, it's your face. You know what I'm saying? And the way that it's done is correct.
My real face.
Yeah. But also you're a beautiful lady. So if I had an album and I had my face, it'd be like, hey, what the fuck is going on here?
No, you got a great face.
No, I'm
That's
talking about
your
me.
face.
Right.
You gotta love your face and wear it.
Period.
Yeah, like there's something
have you
beautiful
seen that
about
Monster
everybody.
Ed Gein
No.
on Netflix?
No.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
Wait till you see this.
Spooky.
Yeah, I'm gonna give me a new face. I'm just working on it.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I gotta look into it.
Well, do you get a chance to watch any TV or anything that's on?
Sometimes.
You don't like there's a documentary called Monster.
I'm gonna look that up because I love documentaries.
Oh my God, dude. And it's the dude that it's a serial killer.
The Ed Gein.
The Ed Gein story. It's Ed Gein's story. And he was a serial killer. And he would go in and like pull bodies out of graves and everything. But he would take people's faces. That's where Leatherface came from and Psycho the movie came from. Oh, you probably don't want to watch it. I can see by the look on your face.
It's not cute.
Do you participate in anything around this time around with Halloween and dressing up and spooky season? And
Usually I dress up, and
Yeah.
this year I think I'm gonna dress up.
You are?
Yeah, I think so.
you see,
What do you feel about black men dressing up?
I think it's why wouldn't they dress up? They're like, what's wrong with
At
that?
this time of year, you know, with the climate?
Like dressing up?
Yeah, man. And you think that black radio disc jockeys should be, you know, interviewers should be dressing up
I
right
think
now?
you should.
Is it
Okay,
hip-hop?
all right. All right. You think hip hop should be dressing up?
I think you should.
Let me tell you why I'm asking this,
I
man.
think you should.
Because Mariana want us,
Yes.
she want us all to dress up for Halloween.
I think you should.
Yes, I'm
man.
glad she agreed.
Right.
You see, I'm like,
Yeah.
I think we should.
Thank you. I think he needed to hear that.
let's have a Halloween
Yeah.
party, invite BIA, and then we can all dress together.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll come.
Come back on. What's your calendar looking like? Don't be lying to us now. Where you gonna be at for Halloween? Because if
Yes,
you
on
come
the
to our
31st.
Halloween soiree, then I'll dress up.
I gotta make sure I got a really good costume to come to that.
Yeah, see, that's the same with me, dude.
Yeah.
Like, what's the
Yeah.
concept for something like that?
Yeah, we gotta shut it down.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So if you know what, let's plan for next year.
No, bro,
do-
this
we
year.
can, but we can do it
No,
right, man, because
no.
the world is looking at us.
No.
It's
This
a
year.
lot, it's a lot of stuff going
trying
on
to
in
get
the
out of
world,
it.
man.
You
For
gotta
us to
get
be
it
dressing
together.
up on a pagan holiday, is that what we doing as black and brown people? We playing around?
We
We
playing
dressing
around.
up? This lady got a new fucking album out. She ain't got no time for us to be dressing up.
Great album, by
You
the
know,
way.
she trying to have you lose focus, sister. Over here, man. Look at Bia.
Don't
Look at her.
make us go against each other.
Look at her. She
I'm
trying.
dressing up.
Yeah.
We dressing up, yeah.
Yeah, man. There it is. Hey, man, let me tell you. Every time you dress up, you mess up.
No.
Hilarious.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Bars.
man.
Made that up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Every time you dress up, they oppress up.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man. So if y'all,
Oh my god.
No.
if y'all want to do this, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know I was gonna be dropping all this knowledge on you today. I'm sitting here thinking we talking about, you know, Bianca the album, you know what I'm saying? The
Right,
collabs.
right. Oh, my
is, you know, is there a
gosh.
tour that's coming along with this? Are we rolling out?
Yes,
See?
eventually, but not at this current second.
Okay.
But yeah, I think probably towards like the summer I want to tour, like spring summer vibes.
Do you like to travel?
I love to travel.
Really though, where do you like to? Where have you been to that you like? I enjoy it here.
Out the country.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Get me out of here.
Okay. No, I love out the country. I love Dubai.
Oh.
I love like I just love. Oh my gosh.
How many times you been to Dubai?
Probably like maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah, I'm trying to get over there.
Yeah, I
man.
do a lot of shows there every once in a while, and like it's a vibe. It's like that side of Vegas in a way.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but
Yeah.
like way nicer.
Going back to the album, I have a question. You know, people kind of saw the music video to Bad Guy, and they were saying that it was giving Foxy vibes. How did you feel about that? Because I feel like she's a legend.
Yeah, I was super honored by
Like
that.
Foxy Brown.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Look
think
dope.
I tried to get into a Biggie Shine Foxy bag with that. So to hear that from people, that was like feeling good because I'm like, yeah, you want to do it justice.
You have a great voice.
Thank you.
She did.
Yeah, man. Yeah, is that your natural voice?
Yeah,
That's dope.
it's my real voice.
Really dope.
Thank you.
Hey, man, are you in a position right now where you could walk up somewhere, or do people recognize your voice?
Yeah, sometimes people recognize my voice before they recognize me.
Right.
Crazy.
No, that's real.
Yeah, that's really weird. Like one time I was like setting up a security system
Uh-oh.
and like they recognized my voice and they were like, I really like your song with J. Cole. And I was like, how did you know this is me? This is a security system.
yeah. Like now I feel insecure.
Yeah, like what is up with you, bro?
Like I gotta go
How'd
to
you
another
know?
company.
Crazy.
Yeah, but you gotta think, even when you bring up J. Cole, right? There's just some, and I won't even say cosigns, but there's some names that we could sit here and play tennis with, as far as like that you've been with, as far as like on a song, but nothing is given to you. And I'm telling you, when you get on, you murder. You know what I'm saying? Like you get on and you don't waste words.
Yeah, nah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, and I mean, like when people say, "Oh, is she an MC? Is she a rapper?" Like, hell yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then there's another thing where it's like there's no gimmick to the way you get down, because you could literally you could literally listen to you with your eyes closed and understand what I'm saying here. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can listen to you and enjoy who you are with your eyes closed.
That's a huge, huge compliment. I appreciate that.
Yes.
It's because I really just want to sound like myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel when I started rapping, a lot more rapping in like a low monotone kind of like wasn't a vibe for girls at that time. Like for me, because everybody kind of had more of like a higher pitched voice that was, or a louder voice, a more commanding voice that was. But I feel like I found my own pocket of like being me on a track,
Right.
having my own flow.
And by that, I also meant when I say you can listen with your eyes closed, is because I don't need the package. I don't need the face. I don't need the, a lot of people, I study everything. And so there's sometimes I'm like, God damn, like, you good enough? Why are you turning around now? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you, and now, no disrespect to anybody that's making music.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
if we're making music and I can listen to you with my eyes closed, that means that I'm listening to your music and I'm listening to your song. I'm not listening to, how you dropping it. You know what I mean? And no disrespect to anyone.
No disrespect,
but
for
there's
sure.
but there's the music that I listen to and I'm like, oh, she killing that.
Yeah, I didn't want that vibe.
Right.
Like I just don't want people to only come to me for that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't get me wrong, like, I shake my little ass too.
Yeah, same
But-
here. So do I. That's my wife.
Period.
But
Wait till you see my Halloween
I
costume.
don't want that to be the only thing
Right.
that people care about from me. I don't know. Those might not be the people I'm doing it for.
Yeah.
No.
Man, but thank you for coming into the neighborhood. It's always good to see you.
Yes.
Thank y'all for having me, man. There's
Real
always
talk.
such good vibes in here.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
And like I say, anytime I see you, if I don't see you first, you'll make sure that you see. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like you
I see
acknowledge.
I come to you.
Yeah,
if I
man.
see you, you see me,
Oh.
you would be like, hey.
Man, and so man, I'm gonna continue to love upon you, and congratulations to you on the new album, the new project, Bianca, and continue to protect your peace and continue to stay on that frequency that you're on.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for coming into the neighborhood, Queen.
Thank you.
We appreciate
so
you.
much,
Yes.
y'all.
All righty, that's Bianca in the neighborhood.
Be a
Yeah, man, don't you? Big Boy's neighborhood.
Boy.